On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Apple Incorporated now has many main markets. These include personal computers, portable music players, smartphones, television, and most recently, e-book readers. Apple Computer was incorporated in 1977. The company was co-founded by Stephen Wozniak and Steve Jobs. They introduced the first Apple I computer in 1976, which was a failure. Apple II was launched in 1980, and this venture was much more successful than its predecessor. The company offered its first initial public offering, IPO, in 1980. The early 80s brought about significant challenges for Apple Computer, which included internal difficulties in the company, failure of the Apple III computer, increased competition from the personal computer market, and the emergence of IBM into the PC market. In 1998, the iMac and Final Cut was released, which was the basis for its development into the new millennium. However, Apple's landmark diversification came in 2001 with the creation of a new portable music system, more commonly known as the iPod.
You ever wonder what this pocket's for? I've always wondered that. Well, now we know, because this is the new iPod Nano. It is breathtaking. You won't believe it until you hold it in your hands. 1,000 songs. An amazing color display. A click wheel. It is one of the most amazing products Apple has ever created.
iTunes is a free application for Mac or PC. It organizes and plays digital music and video on computers. It syncs with media such as iPod, iPhone, and Apple TV. Moreover, in 2006, the MacBook Pro was created.
Unibody enclosure, LED backlit display, next generation graphics, a multi-touch glass trackpad, a mini DisplayPort connector, and we'll talk about this. We're putting this on all our new products now. And it's environmentally responsible product. So let's take a look at each of these. Now, we have a lot more innovation that we're not going to talk about today, things we've invented over the years. Backlit keyboards, built-in eyesight cameras and microphones, stereo speakers, the magnetic latch to get rid of all of the latching mechanisms and stuff. Sudden motion sensor on disk drives, so when they fall, it parks the head. We invented that, have all the patents for it.
The breakthrough innovation for Apple in 2007 was the iPhone.
Why would we want to run such a sophisticated operating system on a mobile device? Well, because it's got everything we need. It's got multitasking. It's got the best networking. It already knows how to power manage. We've been doing this on mobile computers for years. It's got awesome security. And to write apps, it's got everything from Cocoa and the graphics, and it's got core animation built in, and it's got the audio and video that OS X is famous for. It's got all the stuff we want, and it's built right in to iPhone.
In 2008, the App Store was created to supplement the iPhone. Consumers could download apps directly to their iPhone or iPod Touch. Most recently in 2010, the new e-book reader, or iPad, was released, which was a revolutionary landmark in design.
You can browse the web with it. It is the best browsing experience you've ever had. It's phenomenal to see a whole web page right in front of you, and you can manipulate with your fingers. It's unbelievably great. Way better than a laptop. Way better than a smartphone. And you can turn iPad any way you want. Up, down, sideways. It automatically adjusts however you want to use it. This is the future.
Apple Incorporated currently employs approximately 32,000 staff and is headquartered in California. Its development centers are its hubs for design and innovation. Apple's innovation strategy is described as a 10-to-3-to-1 framework, 7 in order to make 3 look good. Apple designers are instructed to come up with 10 entirely different mock-ups or prototypes of any new feature they desire. From this, 10 ideas are presented and allowed to develop organically. Later, they whittle that number down to 3. From this, Apple spend more months on those three and then finally end up with one strong decision, and ultimately a finalised product set to go to market. Apple's innovation focuses on competitive pressures and value propositions. It's basic to their DNA and core to their management style to relentlessly focus organisational energy on customer-centred innovation and customer experience. Apple's innovation secret is the relentless pursuit of innovation around the customer experience. Apple, through its well-managed closed system of innovation, designs, manufactures, markets and sells all of its own products.
Basically, I'm attracted to Apple mainly because of the kind of creative research into their products. They're always kind of pushing the boundaries and introducing new content. So, for example, we have the iPad now, which is a kind of difference between a laptop and an iPad.
In summary, Apple Incorporated has consolidated its position as both the market leader and innovator by delivering streams of extremely well-designed products and services that create and build new markets from existing technologies and platforms. Apple Incorporated, through understanding its customers effectively, is able to create significant demand for its products and services.
I think the products are nicely designed. I think they're quite user-friendly. I guess they sort of play into a sense of lifestyle. My understanding of the firm is that since Steve...
The company has a strong brand image which enables it to command premium prices for its products, thereby giving it an edge over regional as well as other global competitors. Apple reported strong financial performance in the past few years. However, it does face many challenges. Intense competition, namely from the smartphone industry, such as BlackBerry and the Palm Pre, have meant that it has destroyed its market share.
You know, time will tell. The Mac changed the whole computer industry. And it really made computers easy to use for the first time and brought graphics into the personal computer for the first time. The iPod changed the way we listen to music and changed the whole music industry. I think the iPhone may really change the whole phone industry and I think give us something that's vastly more powerful in terms of making phone calls and keeping all your contacts on it, having the best iPod we've ever made.